What if I told you that the money sitting in your 401k account isn't really yours? At least not yet. Sure, there's a big number on your statement, but you can't access it without asking permission and paying penalties. That's like having a picture of a Rolls Royce in your phone. You can admire it, you might even brag about it, but you can't drive it. What good is wealth if you can't use it when life happens? I'm Papa Charlie. School's in session. Most people think having a big 401k balance means they're financially free. But a 401k doesn't give you any freedom. In fact, the opposite is true. It puts you in a form of financial bondage, forcing you to have to ask the government for permission to access your own hard-earned money. You've unwittingly handed control of your future to a system that decides when and how you're allowed to use your own money. When access to your money is restricted, you've lost the very thing money is supposed to buy: freedom. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine this. You grow up in a small town, one employer, one general store, one gas station. One day you're offered a life-changing opportunity in the city. All you have to do is get there before close of business today. So you put on your best suit, you load up the car, but you realize that the gas tank is nearly empty. No problem, you've got enough money in your bank account to cover a tank of gas. So you go down to the gas station. You swipe your debit card. The attendant says, "All right, great, the gas is yours. Ah, but the pumps are down. You'll have to come back tomorrow to get your gas." So you ask for a refund, and the attendant gladly issues the refund to your card. But what happens with a debit card is now that money is not showing in your account for up to 3 business days. You do not have access to your money. Opportunity lost. That's a 401k in a nutshell. Looks full, feels secure, but when life calls, you can't touch it. You're rich on paper, but poor in options. How many opportunities have you missed because you didn't have the cash to jump on them immediately? Options, not numbers, create freedom. Don't feel so bad. You're not alone. You followed the rules. You did what the experts told you to do. Load up your 401k, get a tax break and employer matching, and let it grow through the magic of compounding. That's not bad advice, just incomplete. The real problem is that no one ever explained to you what you had to give up to get that tax break. The 401k is a tax-deferred retirement savings plan. Tax-deferred doesn't mean tax-free. It just means you're putting off the tax bill until a later date. And later, tax rates will likely be higher. That means you could end up paying more money in taxes than you would have paid today. It's like delaying the maintenance check on your aircraft or your car. The longer you wait, the more it costs. Most tax-deferred retirement plans trade access and control today for a false sense of security tomorrow. Financial freedom isn't about how much you've saved. It's about how quickly you can access your money when you need it. That's called liquidity. Liquidity allows you to seize opportunities while others are waiting for permission. That's why the rich get richer and everyone else struggles. Let me give you an example. Meet David. David earns about $150,000 a year. Like many, he was told to max out his 401k. That's about 15% or $22,500 a year. It sounds smart, feels pretty safe, but it means his money's locked up for decades. Now imagine he chooses a different path. He buys a duplex. David lives in one side and rents out the other side. His tenants' rent cover the majority of his mortgage. He gets the homeowner's tax breaks, mortgage interest, property tax, and depreciation. That's $4,000 to $6,000 in tax savings in the first year alone. Meanwhile, his 401k money would have been untouchable. Fast forward 5 years later. The property is appreciated about $75,000. Tenants have paid down $30,000 of his principal. He's collected around $60,000 in rent. That's roughly $165,000 worth of benefits, and he can access the equity anytime through a refinance. The same 401k investment might show $120,000, but it's locked behind penalties and paperwork. Now let's fast forward again to year 10. The duplex is a cash flowing machine at this point. Rents have continuously gone up, but the mortgage remained the same. David's earning about $1,500 a month in passive income. Money's arriving whether he works or not. And here's the best part. If he sells the property later using a 1031 exchange, he can roll the profits into a new property without having to pay any capital gains tax. Meanwhile, the 401k is still locked away, waiting for permission. In summary, David gained cash flow now instead of later, tax savings each year instead of a big tax bill when he retires, equity growth that he can use, not just admire, and most importantly, control over his wealth. He didn't just save for retirement, he built freedom into his life today. The difference between saving and stewarding is that freedom. So when I talk about perennial wealth trees, that's what I mean. Assets like David's duplex that keep bearing fruit season after season, year after year. And that's the kind of freedom I want for you. Saving money is good. Stewarding money is wise. Savings ask, how much do I have? Stewarding asks, what can I do with what I have? Every dollar becomes a seed, not a souvenir. Some seeds you spend, some you save, but the best ones you plant. That shift changes how you plan, how you give, and how you live. You stop chasing returns and start creating profits. You start creating results. You stop fearing the market and you start managing the mission. Proverbs 13:22 says, "A good man leaves an inheritance to his children's children." That inheritance isn't just money, it's wisdom and direction. You can't leave what you don't have. So the goal isn't just to have money, it's to direct it with purpose. Where's your money sitting idle, waiting for permission to serve a purpose? If this message hits home, don't rush out and change everything overnight. Start with clarity. Take the Money Mastery Readiness Quiz. It's a quick, simple, and private quiz that lets you know where you are on your journey to financial freedom. Click the link in the comment section below. You'll find out what season you're financially in, learning, stabilizing, or growing. Because the goal isn't just to make money, it's to make money work for you. Freedom isn't about age or income. It's about access, control, and purpose. I'm Papa Charlie. Class dismissed.